A team of tricksters try to turn this ordinary everyday home into an amazing mansion of magic.
There must be some black voodoo magic stuff going on.
He screwed me up for the day.
That's the thing about magic. You got to keep trying until you get it right.
This is the Magic Monster House.
Our house was plain and simple. It was safe and normal. It was nice and sweet, but we all agreed we could use a change. And then something happened that was very strange, because a van showed up, all our stuff went flying, and my mom was crying till the job was done. Now it's a monster house. It's a monster house. It's a monster house, and we all just love it. It's a monster house.
Introducing the Burr family.
Ta-da!
Meet Dad.
Hi, my name's Richard Burr, and I'm a professional magician.
Richard began performing illusions when he was only 9 years old. Today, he tours the world performing magic on cruise ships and at corporate events. His Tada wife, Josette, and their lovely daughter, Larissa, are both part of the act.
My passion for magic, I think, has rubbed off on my family, which is wonderful because they love everything that has to do with mystical and magical things. And that's incorporated all through our house already.
Dracula meets Camelot kind of thing.
Every weekend, there's magicians here trying to figure out new ways to make something appear, new ways to disappear. And it'd be neat to have a really nice area to make that happen.
Monster House.
So who do you call to perform a trick this monster?
Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's going on? How you
Richard
doing?
Burr, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Good. Welcome to our home.
How you guys doing?
We're doing great. How you doing?
Hi.
Well, thanks for giving us a call. You want something very specific, so we're here to take a look around and see what we can't come up with. So you definitely have a unique style.
We've done a lot of work to the house already. Our backyard is pretty much a clean slate, and we would love to get a monster party house for all of our guests and family.
This would definitely be a good place for us to pay some attention to, just because it's wide open. We can do whatever we wanted back here.
Presenting this week's guest designer, Doug Malloy. Doug's a professional magician, prop fabricator, and longtime friend of the Burr family. So who better to help Steve add some razzle-dazzle to the plain old patio?
All right, so this is the outside area you're talking about. I'd like to give them a bar that kind of fits with the theme of what we're trying to do, the magic theme, and just pick your brain a little bit, see what you think we can do.
Maybe we could design it like a top hat bar, maybe have a couple of giant dice on it that we actually incorporate some type of magic into.
A top hat bar will feature 2 giant dice loaded with hidden magic tricks.
Now, one thing that I'm really not really happy with is the floor. It's just a concrete pad. It's not attractive.
And what if we did like a giant Ouija board painted on the floor?
And the what is it? The oracle, the planchette thing to move.
Yeah, the planchette, right.
The planchette. If we could actually make that thing actually move around on its own.
That'd be cool. It could deliver drinks to people, maybe. I think that's possible.
Kind of like a moving coffee table or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
A remote-controlled planchette coffee table will move mysteriously around a Ouija board floor.
I love the close-up tricks. Sleight of hand, where you can actually kind of get into it and I'm always trying to figure it out.
Right, yeah.
So if we could build a place where they could actually perform close up, but put it somewhere out here.
Maybe a giant magic table where guests can actually come up. He could do some magic, card magic, coin magic.
I'd like to put a television in here somewhere, some audio visual equipment, but I would like for it to just appear. And I think this is the place for it to do it.
That's
the
a great idea.
For entertaining guests, a performance table for close-up magic with a secret levitating plasma TV.
Well, Doug, I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
and
Steve,
I look forward to working with you.
You too. Thank you very much.
Monday.
Meet this week's team of bewitched builders. Designer and magic trick maker, Doug Malloy. Mark Pollock, special effects expert. Philip Guastella, prop builder and painter. Tanya Hamidi, carpenter. Matthew Hose, electrical engineer and furniture maker. If these conjurers can complete their magic by Friday midnight, they'll each receive tools from Porter Cable, Delta, and ESOP worth over 4,000 abracadabras.
All right, how are we doing this morning?
Good, Steve. Good.
Good to see you
How are
guys.
you? Yeah, you too.
You guys feeling nervous? Feeling good about it?
We're excited.
Nervous.
All right, well, I need to take the keys from you.
Terrific.
All right, well, that's definitely a first for the show. Enjoy your week in the Fleetwood. I'm going to get these guys to work.
Great.
All right.
All right?
Steve,
You guys
thanks.
have a good one.
You too. Have a good one.
All right, let's go. Let's go get to work. First off, because this is the entertaining area, you guys like to throw parties. They usually concentrate out here. It's your top hat bar, but it's got a couple tricks in it. The die each have a trick. This is basically a close-up performance table. You guys have to build the cabinet itself, build the table, and we want the plasma screen television to rise up out of it. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but this gentleman here helped us design this. And since he's on the build team, we couldn't let him know all the secrets. So we did add a couple things to
magic.
We add a couple things to the design. So since we are outside, I like to see a barbecue. We are going to keep with sort of a castle theme, castle barbecue over in that area.
Steve's first surprise for Doug is a castle barbecue with blazing towers.
A couple other things that I thought would be kind of cool to see that he didn't know about. Got a couple torches here. You can move those things around anywhere. Just, again, live fire with these. Easiest thing to do is just use propane tanks.
Wow.
The next surprise is a set of mobile torches topped with flaming cauldrons.
See this? So you're going to frame in this wall, kind of make it feel like you're inside of a castle.
The third surprise is a castle wall to make the patio feel more like you're inside a house of magic.
We're going to make a big, huge Ouija board in this area. That's your planchette, basically a coffee table.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
it needs to move around on remote control and deliver drinks
Cool.
What?
on its own. So it's a little bit more than what we came up with.
Remember those magic tricks I was going to teach
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Forget that. Thanks a lot. You know, it almost had to be that one of the builders was a designer because magic is a secret art. I knew a couple of things that we were going to be doing. You know, the wall was unexpected. And the barbecue was completely unexpected. I was surprised.
Welcome to Monday on Monster House, guys. Thank you very much. There you go.
Their first trick is to make the old patio divider disappear so they can replace it with a castle wall.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Matt, whereabouts you want to lay this? Are we going to go inside?
Let's use this as the anchor for the sides, and then we'll just have to fill in what was the huge expanse of a patio. We've basically lopped off a third of it because we're trying to make what is just a patio into a quote unquote room.
Matt marks a line for the new wall's base plate.
My name's Matt Hose. I'm from Gresham, Oregon, it's just outside of Portland. I have a degree in electrical engineering, but for the last 13 years, I've been a house husband and stay-at-home dad for my wife and 2 kids.
Among his many talents, Matt also builds custom furniture for friends and family. Doug and Phil start off by beefing up the existing patio posts.
We're doing real magic here. We're turning these into something that's a little more up to date. My name is Billy Guastella, and I'm a faux finisher. I do murals, finishes, and custom homes and commercial. And I pretty much do any type of artwork in all the spectrum of art.
While the rest of the team performs on the patio, Mark is trying to figure out how to build the remote-controlled planchette for the Ouija board.
I need the torque rating on the servo itself.
With only a sketch to work with, his first challenge will be to research and find all the motors, wheels, belts, and transmitters he'll need.
I don't know that they're the exact things that we're going to be able to use, but it'll give us some actual parts to put together and see how it's all going to work.
On the castle wall, Tanya and Matt double team to put up the studs.
85 and 7/8.
By sunset, the skeleton is standing, but it needs some skin.
We're going to start sheeting in this wall. And the roof, it has a rake to it, so I'm going to have to cut the pieces at an angle.
You happy with that?
Yep, we're good.
It's there.
Before this team gets the idea that magic is easy, Mother Nature conjures up some tricks of her own.
The rain has come.
You guys should feel pretty good that, for the better part of the day, this is the only part of Southern California that wasn't getting flooded.
Yeah, we're lucky on that.
It's our first day. We've had, here in Southern California, we've had lots of crazy rain and flooding and mudslides for about a week now, and we're expecting heavy rain all day today. So now we got to get some tarps up there, try to keep the job site dry and keep the build going.
It almost fits in with the feel of the show. That dark cloud and that mysterious, what's going to happen? Is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain?
This tarp's not going to be able to handle it. Look at that, look.
The rain eventually lets up, but the downpour has left the team downright silly.
Let's talk about my smoking habit for a minute. Because I'm trying to, and I'm wearing a patch. See, and we could do unlit cigarette tricks. The best way I know to get people to quit smoking is go, oh man, I have to put it back in the place. Shake it up, and there, you can have your cigarettes back. You never know which one it is.
Just before midnight, the team suddenly vanishes into the darkness.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
It's Monster Tuesday.
It's cold, and we're ready to rock.
Ready to rock.
We'll build some stuff.
Philip starts his Tuesday by creating the castle wall's enchanted entrance.
So I'm taking these 2x12s, section them together, then I'm going to cut out the same arch and then lay them open with 2x6s going across. Oh, the doctor's here.
At 7:15, Mark arrives with an armload of parts and the beginnings of a plan to get the planchette moving.
This is to make the planchette roll around via radio control.
His idea is to use two 12-volt motors attached by timing belts to the rear wheels. To make the table turn, each motor will have its own speed control. The front wheel will be a free-spinning swivel caster.
The drive system will look something like that. I'm Mark Pollock, and my company is Flix Effects, which is a mechanical effects and prop fabrication company. Primarily, most of the stuff we do is for TV commercials.
Today, Tanya will be working solo.
But I'm really excited. I'm going to be making those, I'm calling them my fire pillars today. They're called the torches.
My name's Tanya Hamidi, and I'm a graduate student at UC Riverside studying dance.
Before I was in graduate school, I worked for the Forest Service, U.S. Forest Service, and I was a wildland firefighter. We served the greater Northwest, putting out emergency fires.
She may be good at putting out fires, but she's a little lost when it comes to framing torches, so her partners step in to assist.
Having a solid connection here and there with a stringer in between allows you to put nails all the way up in here. It holds the frame rigid.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to put a stringer in here then?
Yes.
Because I figured it might be overkill if we just sheeted it with some, if we're going to skin it with some good 3/4 on the outside or half. But
It's the way I would do it, I guess, is
cool.
At just before noon, the castle wall has an enchanted doorway. The mural will be painted by a scenic crew on Saturday, which means...
Guys, you got your first done stamp on Tuesday morning right here. All right, first thing done. Don't even look at it anymore. Just be done with it.
Today, Doug takes on the top hat bar, making a hat brim for the countertop. Philip helps him create the half-moon crown.
We're getting ready to just skin it out with the wiggle wood to give it a shape. And then I got a lot of mechanical work as far as the different magic things that are going to happen in it. What I'm trying to do is build it fast, but build quality. Because for Rick, I don't want, boards popping off later on. And then that takes a little bit of time to make it right.
At 1, Matt leaves Tanya to her torches and moves on to building the planchette.
This is my Ouija. Basically, what I'm going to end up doing is making a rigid top and rigid bottom with stringers all the way around it. And then I'm going to skin that out, and all our gizmos and gadgets will fit inside the box.
But then Mother Nature comes back for an encore. And once again, she demands everyone's full attention.
Hello. We've probably spent a quarter of our time dealing with atmospherics instead of building.
Yeehaw! There's electricity, there's saws, we've got wood out, all the worst elements for water in the world, and this guy just opens up and starts dumping. I'm going, please, not now.
This is the first time I've ever seen where it literally looked like there was a huge cloud directly over the house we were working on. Like Monster House was cursed.
Neither do we.
There must be some black voodoo magic stuff going on or something because we were getting punished.
Is this the waterfall house? We could make it into it.
Out in the Fleetwood, the Burr family falls under the spell of monster decorator Jerry.
Hey, so how is it camping out here?
Oh, fun. Get a lot of sleep.
So should I base my decor on what's inside the trailer? I'm actually basing the colors on pink because what I was told is that you guys are very pink people.
Pink? No way. I hate pink.
No daisies.
Wrong house.
No, are you being serious?
No flowers.
No. That's what they told me. It was pink.
Well,
so that's what I was going upon.
that's a shame.
That's
I'm just going to take it out then.
Across town, Mark continues his search for parts for the remote-controlled planchette.
Basically, what I need to get is, along with some accessories, a transmitter, a receiver.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That might be fine.
It is an FM. Well, it's a really, really user-friendly radio. So, I mean, it's a really good choice, especially for people who are not going to be familiar with it.
Okay.
We can make things move now.
It's raining again.
But rain isn't the only thing slowing this team down.
We're going to have a quick little meeting. A lot of this rough stuff's taking entirely too long. Those torches should be already at the point where they're wrapped up and you can almost go, okay, let's put in some propane and whatever you're going to do to make those things work. There's just a couple of cabinets that can be moved around. I just don't understand why it's so structural. No need for all that. No need. You're killing yourselves, guys.
It just turned out that it wasn't going quick enough. Is he making boxes? Is he going to show me how quickly he can make a box?
A frustrated Steve decides to fire up his own set of torches.
I want to build a couple real fast, just to prove a point.
I sort of steered her in that direction to begin. She asked me how I thought we could do it, and I said, well, just frame it with 2x4s. And it just got carried away.
This is all that really needed to be done. And we're going.
All right.
And see? That thing, you can even put dancing elephants on these if you wanted to.
I guess.
45 minutes, 8 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
And even prettier.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be their friends. We're not here to have a big old good time together. We're here to build some stuff and get these guys some tools. That's my job, is to get the job done for the homeowner, get the build finished, and ultimately get these guys some new tool packages. That's my responsibility.
Matt and Tanya take in Steve's message, ignore it, then go right back to finishing the torches they've been working on since this morning.
It never even occurred to me, because of the way he brought those out, that he actually wanted us to use those. The only thing I saw was, this is what you could have done. And there they sat, like statues in the middle of the patio for us to look at.
That is, I don't care if you use those or not. I don't care who built them, but those have been built over there for an hour, so it's another hour that two people spent finishing this. You already got two built, so it's 2 wasted man hours on top of the other 8 hours that was wasted building it this way in the first place.
You want to keep going?
If we spend 5 more minutes putting this...
Unbelievable. I feel like taking a chainsaw to both of them.
Steve vents his venom on Matt's half-finished planchette.
Who built the planchette? Build another one. It's too narrow. It's not beefy enough. It's too narrow.
If you check the scale of that planchette, is exactly what comes to the building.
Okay, show it to me. Show it to me.
If you blow this drawing up, it's exactly those same dimensions.
There's no way.
Guaranteed.
No, on the backside, make it beefier on your bottom curves. You want to waste time? You want to waste all day long building a couple cabinets? I'll nitpick every part of everything you're doing. Doesn't bother me a bit. If you're getting the job done right, then I'll make sure that you know that I know that you're getting the job done right. And I think you're the man. If you're doing it wrong, I'm gonna let you know. If you try to argue about it when I'm trying to tell you how to do it right, I'm gonna tear your ass up.
Each time that Steve has, pick somebody and he yells at him.
All I know is it took a whole day just to reframe that wall in, which was already wrong.
I never
All I'm
tore
saying,
out a
pick
whole
up the
section of
pace.
wall.
Pick up the pace.
I was sitting there on my couch thinking, if I was on there, I'd never be the guy that Steve yelled at. That just wouldn't happen. It happened. And it was like my dog died. So I pretty much zombied out the rest of the night.
At 5:30, Philip takes over the planchette project, starting from scratch.
That's our planchette viewfinder there. It's going to have the plexiglass in here, insert, so you can see the letter it's focused on.
But this oracle still has to roll. Mark has spent his day fabricating rigs for the wheels, drive belts, and motors.
That's our adjustment and motor turns. I'm going to walk over there and plug this in.
By 8, the first leg is ready for a test run.
And here we go. We got a spinning shaft. All I got to do is lock a wheel on it, turn it upside down, and it's going to move something around.
Doug's bar is starting to look good, but now comes the hard part, building in some magic. The first trick will be a die that pours drinks on command.
The idea being is you can open up the front door of the die. It'll be all black inside. You put a drink inside, close the door. You'll say, I want a beer or I want vodka. And then you open the door and you reach in, you take out your glass and it's full of vodka.
By 9, Tanya's troubled torch boxes are just about done. But she still needs to fabricate and install propane-powered cauldrons.
Now I'm going to figure out how to hook up the gas, put it in here. I'm kind of excited.
Good night, guys.
Day 3.
Another day of magic.
Wednesday kicks off with Doug trying to get the team back on track after a bumpy day 2.
Let's figure out this morning what is left to do with what we've already started. Not like the mechanical stuff, like not worrying about those torches burning yet, but just the build part of it. I didn't want to have to take charge, but I wanted to express my opinion. Let's put
That's key.
Finish pillars of fire.
I think it should be a group effort. I think everybody
But
should do
there's
it.
no reason for 4 of us to
be
finish
on
those.
those,
There's no way. The other thing is finish up the planchette table. We had to rebuild it last night. We still got to skin it this morning. All I have to do left is put the doors on these things. I got to cut a door for this, put a door on that. These dice are done other than the mechanical end of it, which we'll worry tomorrow. But I think if we stick to this game plan, we should be in good shape. Does that sound like a plan?
I think that it's 7:30 now, that we should think about time deadlines. Work for what can we get done in an hour? Can we bust this all out in an hour? Because it would take us an hour and 45. If we can do it, let's get it done in an hour.
I wanted more communication. I didn't want just kind of a one-sided, we've got a plan, you guys go do it. I felt like that wasn't really tapping into everybody's creative juices.
Don't just tell us that we're the ones to go do it, because I'm going to make the same mistakes.
I agree. You have a great point. It's wonderful. The only thing I'm saying is it doesn't take 4 to do this and to finish off this. And that's all I want to do this morning. Just get the stuff we started yesterday finished with the least amount of effort possible.
Okay.
I think they're right. Only 2 people should be working on that, but I don't like to be directed to take notes. I'm not a secretary. I don't like to be walked on.
We can work now.
This is solid.
Mark joins Tanya on the torch project. Today, they grind out some creepy claws that they plan to weld to a pair of off-the-shelf walks.
Got this iron cut and bent, and so 6 fingers, 12 fingers. This is a first.
Meanwhile, out in the Fleetwood, Larissa and Josette are reading the Builder's tarot cards.
This is the card of strength, which represents Mark,
who has the fire. He has a lot of courage and doesn't see obstacles. It's just like another day for him.
Every day of my life is not as crazy as this show, but a lot of the stresses that we're dealing with here, I deal with on a constant basis. This has got to get fed in over the gas pipe, which is coming up through the center, through there.
Over on the patio, Doug and Philip wrap up the new and improved planchette coffee table.
Just leave me a little extra. Leave a little extra at the front end.
Doug was next, which is the death card. Because I'm going to kill him if he doesn't. And what we see with the death card is a lot of transformation.
Like he flops from one thing to another.
He's not very stable.
Parents, keep your children away from magic because you will end up like me in that case.
Philip routs out holes for the table legs. Then they fit the whole thing together.
Who built this? It couldn't have been us.
Yep. And the only
Was
thing
it
we can
us?
do- And this is a coffee table anybody would love.
Well, Billy is the hermit. He always looks for the good things, the positive outlooks.
And he doesn't let other energies interrupt his.
Life's too short. It's the principle that you just don't worry about the negative. Let's focus on the positive. So that's what I do.
Today, Matt brushes off his bruised ego and forges ahead on the castle barbecue.
We have Matthew, who is the Ace of Pentacles. He's dedicated to finding sacred patterns in everything.
So the turrets, as well as being decorative, they also end up being our little shelves.
His rapid progress earns Steve's stamp of approval.
That's going to be a beefy barbecue. See, that should be beefy.
Yeah.
Good job. Perfect.
Thank you.
At 10:30, Tanya mounts the wok cauldrons onto her torch boxes. But Steve's got a problem with the proportions.
You've got this big old cabinet and this little bitty thing right here. Because it just looks like a little bitty bowl in this big old cabinet. So I think that whole thing needs to change. So I'll get a bigger bowl. So that'll help out a lot.
So the torches go back to the drawing board.
Even though we measured it out to 7 feet, which was the height that we had planned, it turns out it didn't look as good. So he is making it proportional and also lowered the size of the tubes.
This is her card. She's the Ace of Wands. Water is her sign, so it could be, you guys go either way.
So I tattoo an androgynous figure, but with a lot of strength, and this is just energy.
All in all, we have confidence in our team after looking at some of their traits and attributes.
With the torches on hold, Mark gets back to his planchette.
What I'm doing is cutting out a big old notch for the motor when these things sleeve over. And once I get my little wheel, it'll just look like the leg is just floating slightly above the floor. And floating is good when it comes to magic.
An outside crew stops by to coat the patio in Supercrete, a highly refined cement that can be made to look like almost anything.
Well, the process is basically adding a 1/4 inch of a cementous-based material to the existing concrete and then coming through and do some decorative stamping to it.
And a team from Awnings in Motion install a set of motorized drop roll shades.
It virtually makes like another room instantly.
Out front, Doug's working on the second trick for the top hat bar, a die that holds a magic rabbit.
Somebody will select a playing card, and inside's a prediction. They'll unlock the lock, and then when they open it, there's Mr. Rabbit with the chosen playing card. Bad Rabbit.
I want to show you guys something. Remind you what's going on this week. You know what's coming. You got 2 days, 6 hours, 10 minutes, and 35 seconds.
Woo!
So guys, the situation is a tad bit dire because I haven't seen one thing work. And yesterday, you had about 17 hours of wasted time. That's what I figured out. So my point is, get things built. Obviously, like I said last night, make it a lot simpler. You're doing much better than y'all did yesterday. 2 days, 6 hours, and 4 minutes.
Hey.
The clock is moving.
It's Thursday.
And I want to go home.
Day 4.
As the curtain rises on day 4, our team of conjurers steps back on stage. But most of their magic is still a work in progress. So far, the castle wall is the only project with a done stamp. The top hat bar has dice, but no magic tricks. The remote control planchette is stuck on the assembly table. The torches need bigger cauldrons. The barbecue needs a castle facade and a grill. And the close-up magic table is still a fantasy.
And I have to make this become a reality. That's a lot of intricate work right there. And we got to try and slam that out in basically just about a day.
So Doug and Philip start on making the close-up table appear out of nowhere.
Okay, I need you to just go on the inside, push this wall out for me. If I can flush it up, I'll get a couple in here. Right there, hold on.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
And this will mount on the inside, and then the whole thing will rise up with the plasma TV.
Mark wraps his mind around how to remotely control the planchette motors. Today, he's trying to adapt transmitters and receivers that he scalped from a model helicopter kit.
What we have, radio control system. This transmitter on channels 1 and 2 talks to this little receiver. It'll track straight forward or straight back. And if I peg it this way, it comes that direction, and that way it goes that direction.
After 3 days of tinkering, this magic coffee table is finally possessed.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Wait. Bring me my coffee.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Hey guys, guess what? You got your second done stamp, my man. There you go. The planchette, second done stamp. That's right. Thank you. Good job, Mark.
Over at the Castle Barbecue, Philip is creating a face for the fortress.
It's going to have boards to make it look like a gate. And then these are going to be cutouts and recessed windows.
And Matt tricks out the turrets.
There's all kinds of little doodads and that to make it look more castle-ish. You know, the turrets always had the buttresses on them. That's what these are.
Over on the torches, Tanya adds some plate steel trim.
Got that one complete, so now I'm just starting on the next one. We have some details put on the sides here.
A pair of extra-large woks arrives. And Mark starts turning them into magical cauldrons.
Just here tacking these on, and then I'm going to go and plug weld on the inside.
That looks good. That looks good. Good.
By sundown, the torches are finally ready for fire.
We just put in the lava rocks, and we put them over the fire bars to spread out the propane as it ignites so that it's not sourcey.
Fire extinguisher standing by.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, I am flammable.
Here it is. What you've all been waiting for.
That certainly is underwhelming. If there was propane in this thing, I think we just went through it right then.
It's not underwhelming.
You could always just put a Duraflame up in there and honestly.
It's a temporary fix, and I'm not down with that. And I don't want them to have to keep loading the Duraflame up there.
We're not even getting anything up to the top. So we do have this other regulator, the one from the heater.
Yep.
And that's a 3/8.
What is
half inch?
Half inch?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna check this. We're gonna test this thing out, guys. Ready?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah!
That's it.
That's a fire!
That's a fire.
That's it! You the man! That's a fire! What was it, the regulator?
It's too small a regulator.
Yeah.
If you want a lot of cheers, just have a big flame. that definitely gets it going. But a lot of the hard work of making those torches was Tanya.
Hey guys, guess what? Another big done stamp right here. Let's finish this build, guys. Come on. 1 day, 2 hours, and 15 minutes.
With 2 more done stabs up their sleeve, our magical players rally into the night.
Put the saw blade right in here. I need from this line down. Thank you very much. Right, okay.
Friday.
Day 5.
We got to run. We got lots of work to do. It's a final day.
Friday.
See you later. Friday.
The final day of Magic House kicks off with Matt building a secret cabinet for the plasma TV. With some help from his hidden assistant, he mounts it to the power lift. But today's biggest task will be rigging the top hat bar with more magic tricks.
See, it's the little things who become the big things.
Yeah.
Like a haunted drinking cup that can mysteriously move across the bar surface. Steve volunteers to fabricate a sliding arm that will be hidden under the bar top.
This is the mechanical arm for the magnet, and then we have routed underneath the bar top a trench. So magnet right under here, it'll ride underneath, and then the drink will move around.
Okay, it is Friday morning. We have just over 12 hours left to finish this build and still have some things that need to be marked off the list today. The big castle barbecue is looking really good. It's already got the shape of a castle right now, and it's a matter of just putting the stainless steel in, getting the grill in there, getting that thing plumbed, and we'll be able to get this bad boy off our list, hopefully in the next couple of hours. Our close-up performance table. These guys are working their butts off on this. Television's going to raise up out of here, and hopefully very soon we'll be able to give this thing a test run and mark this bad boy off the list. Here's our top hat bar right here, just so that our magician bartender can sit back here and make your drinks. Put your drink right here in this little box, which is going to be a die. You just say the drink, and then he's going to press the button, and the drink's going to be made. One more trick over here. We have another magnet that's going to make your glass kind of move around. Torches are looking great. Those things were done last night. We got the arches done last night. Of course, the wall was done on the first day, and our plachette's been moving for a couple days now. So these guys are this close to knocking this thing out by tonight at midnight and send these guys home with some brand new tools.
Out front, homeowner Richard is trying to pull a rabbit out of his hat.
Hi, Bunny. How are you?
One big one. One big one. There you go. Sweet. Man in a bunny suit. Don't worry. I will save you. I'm going to save you. Now get out of here.
Meanwhile, Mark gives the barbecue a layer of fireproof metal.
That'll work.
Tanya steps up to finish the shelves, and voila!
Ladies and gentlemen, you got yourself another big old done stamp right here with your barbecue. Right there, that thing is done. 6:04:40.
Minutes later, the close-up magic table gets a levitating lift.
Well, guys, I think once we put ourselves a flat screen TV in that table, we're going to have ourselves a close-up table with a Ryzen TV in it, which means this bad boy right here is also done. Good job. Good job, guys. All right, well, it's now coming down to these two guys.
To get their dice to pour drinks, they still need to install a hidden dispenser from Super Sidebar.
Huh? They got to come all the way out the front.
This week on Monster House, the bill's coming down to whiskey.
What do you like to drink?
I wouldn't mind, I don't know, a little whiskey would sound good. You want me?
Whiskey.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Well, what you got to do is you got to say, "May I have a whiskey, please?" Put your cup in there.
Cup inside that.
Close the door. Say, "May I have a whiskey, please?"
May I have a whiskey, please?
Okay, open the door.
And there's a little whiskey in there.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, it's clear whiskey.
Yeah.
But it's in there. What about a little vodka?
There you go.
Okay, a little rum. All right, and then if I have that drink in this glass, then what happens?
Sliding along.
You think you get another drink? I don't think so. No, sir. You've had enough. Well, that part of it's done.
The final trick is Magician Doug's card predicting bunny.
And we're going to make a prediction. I have already placed a single card in there. It is the mate to the card that I have predicted you will choose. So I'm going to have you take a card out. Do not show it to me. You can show the studio audience. Show everybody else. Don't show it to me.
For those in the studio. All right.
Put it back anywhere you want. We're going to take the deck, put it back in the box. And Steve, there's the key.
All right.
Undo the lock on the box. Flip it open. What was the mate to your card? Your card was the
6 of diamonds.
There you go, buddy.
And that's
There's
the 6
card.
of hearts. Are you kidding me?
This is
Come on. Well, I know I'm done. Guess what that means, folks? That means that the Magic House, the Magic Monster House, is officially done. For kicking ass this week, guys. You do get some brand new tools. You guys all get all of this. From Porter Cable, you get the Quick Change Mag Saw Kit and the Tiger Claw. From Delta, the Chop Saw and the Delta Table Saw. You also get a Porter Cable compressor. From ESOB, a TIG and stick welder and a cutting and welding outfit. And to remember your experience this week, Songs from the House by Dan McKenzie, the Monster House CD. Congratulations. Congratulations. I want to make a toast to you guys for doing such a good job. I do appreciate it. And I know a little magic too. I got it. It is the Magic House. There you go. It's magic.
With the build a success, our furies of finishing descend to give the house a touch of color, including that charming cherub of decor, Miss Jerry Schwartz.
I wanted a kind of dungeon feel. For the goblins, and if somebody does a really bad magic trick, you can up with their head. But for now, it's going to be a decoration. I have my bag of tricks, monster paraphernalia. We have clocks, thermometers. I love these. Protect the castle, hang out on its turret. It knows its place in life, right here.
And to make sure this magic act is perfectly polished,
oh, every good magician couple needs a couple of sweetheart dragons. They intertwine and they're forever, forever together.
Magician family thinks of their new Monster Magic House.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Just about that time, so let's go.
Out back, the builders watch the theatrics on closed circuit TV.
Welcome to your Magic Monster House, guys.
Oh my God. Thank you.
What do you think so far?
Oh my
How you
God.
liking it? Oh, there you go.
Steve, wow.
Look at this floor.
Look at the floor.
Oh my God. So just take. All right, guys. So you see that your floor is a little bit different. Supercrete guys came in and we had them press. We had them pour this for you and then stamp it so it looks great. They also poured this pad here, which is your Ouija board. And so. Put a couple drinks on here. The bartender just throws a couple drinks on there, and you just got to get a drink over to the other side. There you go. You definitely don't see that every day.
Yeah. No, that is beautiful.
That's cool. So now a little visit to the darker side a little bit.
I love the dark side.
Perfect. Guys, come on over.
Hi, Doug.
Welcome to your new Magic Top Hat Bar. And What would a bar be without a little bit of a drink? A little magic. That's right. So we have a magic die over here, and it's empty. And if you take the glass, place the glass inside. So what would you like to do? We have whiskey, rum, tequila.
I would love a shot of whiskey.
Ask the die, may I have a whiskey?
Die, may I have a whiskey?
Reach in and take out your glass.
What is in it?
And tell us all what is in it.
It's
Show the
whiskey.
studio audience. Whiskey!
All
right. What would a magic bar be without a little bit of spiritual haunting? So
that's
cool.
Oh my God, this rocks.
Rissa, I'll tell you what, I'll have you help us out with a bit of a card trick here. Pack of playing cards, each and every one is completely different. Now, Riss, you'll notice over here we have a die. Earlier, I've placed a prediction inside that die, and I have a little friend that's going to help us out with this trick. I'm going to go through the deck. I want you to just tell me when to stop anytime you'd like. So any way you want, just say stop. Perfect. Take the card, look at it, show our studio audience, Steve, everybody. Actually, it doesn't matter if I see it because, remember, I've already placed a prediction of which card you would choose. Good. Place it back in the spread, square the pack up, and place them back in the box. Perfect. Now, Riss, you'll notice over here we have a die. Earlier, I've placed a prediction inside that die. So I'll tell you what, we'll just use a key. And if you would take that for me, open up the lock. What was the card that you chose?
Three of spades.
The 3 of spades. Very good. Open it up. Just pull it open there. And there it is. Jack in the box. Rabbit die.
I don't know. Blown away. Well, those screens rise up.
Oh my God.
Back, you asked for castle type stuff. There's your castle barbecue. Go check it out. You like the barbecue?
Oh, I love barbecue.
Barbecue.
Check this out. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Whatever you want to do.
These gargoyles.
So cute. Look at him, Larissa.
Look at what
Wow.
right here. I know. I should.
Are you happy so far? Are
This
you
is
happy?
beautiful.
Come over here. We also built you this close-up table for close. That's my favorite kind of magic.
Again, pack of playing cards. Just take one out for me if you would. Anyone you want.
Okay.
Go ahead. And do me a favor. Show everybody here. Show our studio audience. And if you would, place it back anywhere you'd like.
Okay.
Very good. I'll tell you what. Place the cards inside the box for us.
All right.
Your card is actually going to rise up out of the deck. Watch. Rise. Rise. Well, that's not quite
Screen television right there. Boys.
That's not quite what I meant.
And
Oh my God.
oh, Steve, thank you.
You chose a card earlier, yes?
Yes.
And the card you chose was
10 of diamonds.
tap on top of the bar right there
Tap
for us.
on
Just tap on it real hard and see if we can't get. Oh wait.
no way.
What was your card? The 10 of diamonds. Yeah.
It's magic, baby. That's awesome.
That pisses me off.
Rocks. That rocks.
It's been an interesting week, but these guys worked their tails off. And so
You can
you
tell.
already have Doug here. You know Doug.
Yes.
Bring out the rest of the builders, guys. Come on out. Get these guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got some more Happy Monster homeowners. Here's the Magic House.
Crazy.
Would you like to dance? I'm the shit.
Rick's all excited, and he's already down there, back there behind the bar and up on the TV, close-up table, performing away. So it's beautiful. We gave them the gift.
Until next time, when who knows, the monster may be coming to your house.